Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to News for the Unemployed. Guys, I'll cut straight to the chase. We've got some crazy stuff to cover today. From humanoid robots being on the rise, to Xbox finally realizing that they are Xbox, to a discovery about our planet, which at the very least is insanely cool. Guys, sit back, grab some Chester's hot fries, and let's play with some news. Snug Bro TV. Pokemon are just animals in real life. Now, I don't think humanity has truly come to terms with the level of technology that's just casually dropped nowadays. I'm talking about robots, ladies and gentlemen. Clankers, droids, tin heads, and you can thank China. China are seeing startups sprout up left and right with regards to the manufacturing of these humanoid robots. These robots are envisioned to work basic labor tasks at ship ports or mailrooms, but are even being proposed, like in this ad, to do basic shit around the house. There's a lot of problems though. The battery life only ranges from about 30 to 90 minutes, and while AI is allowed for better task learning, they still require supervision by humans. The demand is also not there yet for these to be a societal staple, with these robots not just being costly to produce, but with there being hardly any customers to consume. But this does not stop corporations from daydreaming about money. Tether has just announced that it plans to integrate self-custodial crypto wallets into these robots. This is done with the vision in mind for these robots to handle transactions with other robots without such human supervision. Or maybe for crypto rug pulls like with a Hawk Tuah robot. Hey, just a snug take, but if these robots are paying taxes instead of humans, then Xi Jinping roll out the MTTs. Seriously, welcome to the future. Soon everyone's gonna be watching News for the Unemployed once TacoBot starts making the crunch wraps. But I think soon everyone's gonna be playing Xbox because wow, what a week it's been for Xbox heads. Celebrating the brand's 25th anniversary, Asha Sharma, who I used to refer to as AI corporate sellout, has really helped regenerate the hype for Xbox and announced that the new Gears of War will be an Xbox exclusive. For a little while now, Xbox have been toying around with just focusing on the Game Pass and allowing for their traditional exclusives to be sold on other consoles. But with this latest Xbox Games Showcase, Xbox is back. And with that comes Halo Campaign Evolved. This game is a cash grab, but it's a cash grab that lifelong Halo fans like me can embrace. Graphically, this is one of the best FPS games to ever come out, and it respects Halo. It's got the same story, it's got the same art style, colors, explosions, guns. Well, actually, there was no battle rifle in Halo Combat Evolved, but who cares? It's cool. Will these games and the new Special Edition Series X be enough to save Xbox in the console war? Probably not. But this was a foundational event for the future of Xbox. That being said, it is heavily speculated that Xbox mass layoffs will happen as the company continues to seek cutting costs. Again, potentially former Xbox employees. Welcome to News for the Unemployed. Sit back and eat some Chester's hot fries. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk about the crazy discovery with regards to the makeup of our planet. Scientists have now fully mapped out the underground fungi network which exists beneath Earth's surface. This network of fungi threads, or hyphae, is estimated to stretch 110 quadrillion kilometers, a distance sufficient to reach the sun almost a billion times. The fungi form mutualistic relationships with approximately 70% of all plant species, transporting water and nutrients like phosphorus in exchange for carbon. They're also responsible for sequestering roughly 4 billion tons of carbon annually. This is the map of the fungi, with 40% of this fungi being concentrated in grasslands as opposed to rainforests or wherever you think mushrooms naturally grow. And the point is, the Earth is cool, ladies and gentlemen, and it really poses a question of whether or not this is a mushroom planet. What I'm getting at with this is psilocybin, the alkaloid found in magic mushrooms. Psilocybin evolved around roughly 65 million years ago, coinciding with the meteor that wiped out the dinosaurs. Why I mention this is because, according to samples retrieved from the asteroid Bennu, tryptophan, the essential amino acid precursor that converts into psilocybin within fungi, was found on the asteroid itself, meaning that Earth utilizes these meteor impacts and in response creates a natural therapeutic, which also in turn paints a little more of a complex picture with Terence McKenna's stoned ape theory, in that the cognitive revolution that sparked our progress as a species was driven by tripping on shrooms. That's not my official opinion necessarily. Again, this is News for the Unemployed, not Opinions for the Unemployed. Opinions for the Unemployed should be a series that never should exist. I'm not suggesting anyone to try magic mushrooms. That's a personal decision that someone on YouTube should not be able to tell you. I think that true spiritual transformation comes from embracing a sober, open mind and heart. But man, is it fun to trip in the middle of a parking lot lot and eat Chester's hot fries. Before I wrap this video up, it's time to talk a little bit about sports ball. As of today recording, the US is about to play in the World Cup against Paraguay, but I think we're looking pretty good. We got Pochettino as coach, we got a solid squad. Let's make the Snug Boys proud. And how about them New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen? A 29-point comeback season, 3-1 in the series. I'm not a basketball expert, so this won't be a recurring segment on News for the Unemployed, but Jalen Brunson, ladies and gentlemen. There's certain basketball players that I really like watching, and Jalen Brunson is that guy. He's got that dog in him. And that will do it for today's video. If you liked News for the Unemployed, if you liked this episode 2, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode / next videos. We're going to keep going, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of my favorite things to do, is to make YouTube videos, and we're just going to keep making them. So yeah, peace out, guys. Have a good one. God bless.